After a 10-year hiatus, LEGO Lord of the Rings is finally back, and arguably better than ever. For the last few years, we've gotten Rivendell, Barad-dûr, the Shire, and now Minas Tirith. These are some of the best LEGO sets ever made, not just for Lord of the Rings, but across LEGO as a whole. But despite how incredible these sets are, there's one problem almost every collector runs into. And if you're just getting into LEGO Lord of the Rings today, it's even worse. So today I want to talk about the harsh reality of collecting LEGO Lord of the Rings. Now before I go and start complaining about this theme, I do want to say that the last few years have been an excellent time to be a fan of LEGO Lord of the Rings. We've gotten some amazing sets. The quality of these new sets is unbelievable. Rivendell is considered by many to be one of LEGO's greatest sets ever. Barad-dûr lived up to its height and exceeded expectations. Minas Tirith is the beautiful, massive capital of Gondor. LEGO clearly cares about this theme, so what's the issue? Well, just take a look at the prices. These are not small purchases, they're premium collector sets, and that's perfectly fine unless you're someone trying to get into the theme for the first time. Maybe you just watched the movies, or are getting back into LEGO as a whole and you want to collect from one of your favorite themes, but you don't have the expendable income to drop $500 on a LEGO set instantly. Now imagine that you're a LEGO fan trying to get some Lord of the Rings sets. You're excited. You decide you want your first LEGO set. You open LEGO's website, and almost everything you see costs hundreds of dollars. That's a pretty intimidating place to start. There really isn't a simple $50 or $80 set that lets new fans dip their toes into the theme. This really isn't comparable to any other theme. The most popular themes like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and Harry Potter all have one thing in common. They have plenty of affordable entry points. Take Star Wars with battle packs, for example, or smaller Marvel sets like mechs or bikes. Lord of the Rings really doesn't have that right now. So after looking on the website just to find disappointment, maybe you look to the retired market. I'll just buy some older sets instead. That's where things get even harder. Some of the most iconic sets ever made, Helm's Deep, Orthanc, Pirate Ship Ambush, the Uruk-hai Army, Mines of Moria, they're all retired, and because of that, the prices just keep climbing. Suddenly a set that originally cost around $100 might now cost several times that amount. For longtime collectors, that's frustrating. For brand new collectors, it can feel almost impossible. I don't think LEGO's making bad sets. Quite the opposite, actually. I think they're making incredible sets. But right now, there's a gap. If you have $500 to spend, you're going to have an amazing time. If you have around $100, your options become much more limited. I think LEGO could really benefit from adding more affordable locations and battle scenes into the lineup. Not because the big sets shouldn't exist, but because people deserve a way into the theme. In my opinion, LEGO is just clearly leaving so much on the table by not releasing sets that are smaller, geared towards other fans, and widen the range of the theme. Sets like this could include Gondor battle packs, Orc battle packs, and the list goes on and on. Maybe recreating some old sets like Shelob, Weathertop, and iconic scenes from the movies that we just can't get with all these premium collector sets, which is the only thing available for anybody to purchase right now. Sets like this would make the theme so much more accessible while still giving longtime fans new things to collect and look forward to every year. Despite everything I've said and gone over in this video, I'm actually more optimistic about Lord of the Rings than ever before. I think the theme has an incredibly bright future. I just hope LEGO can find a way to balance these incredible collector sets with smaller, more affordable ones that let new fans experience Middle-earth too. Because the more people that can get into this theme, the healthier it'll be for everyone. And P.S. LEGO, we can make Hobbit sets too. Anyways guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.